Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
All righty now, Doja Cat in the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood, my love.
Welcome.
What up? Thanks
Everything
for
good
having
with
me.
you? It's our pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming in and hanging out with us.
I don't wake up this early.
Really though? Neither do I. I'm asleep right now. You got to master the art.
It's crazy.
So
It's
you don't
crazy.
wake up early?
No.
What's
no.
early to you?
Well, you know what I do, but like for things, I don't wake up. I like if I have something to do, then I don't wake up.
Oh, okay.
But if I have nothing to do, I wake
You
up.
pop up.
I have a
so,
curse.
So when you have an obligation or there's something on your schedule, that's the hardest time to wake
Right.
up. Yeah, I do this. I kind of do the same thing when I know I got to go to work. It seems like that's when I really could have the most enjoyable sleep.
Yes.
And then on the weekends when I don't have to, I'm like,
I
okay.
don't know
I'm up
why the
early.
universe is like that, but it does that.
Well, let me tell you something, Doja Cat. Not even tell you. Let me ask you. When you find out why the universe works like that, let us know.
Please.
All righty.
I will.
First off, we gotta. As far as music, all righty. Had you always been around music? Was music in your family?
Yeah, but I've always been scared to sing, so I never expressed that. But I would dance. I danced a lot. as a
Why?
kid.
Why not sing or
I don't
express
know what
it?
it is about like vocalizing. Like for me, I was more just like a quiet. I think I was like shy and quiet, so I just didn't feel like doing it. But then I like grew.
When does that come around for you, where you go from dancing to actually saying, letting people hear it, or kind of putting your
It's when I like locked myself away in my room, and then I was like singing quietly, and then I was like maybe I can do this, and like I had never even tried for like till I was 16.
It's a difference between singing at the house and then letting people hear it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When do you go from I can't do it to maybe I can, and then singing quietly to people you saying, you know what, I can do this?
SoundCloud, dude.
Yeah.
Really though?
SoundCloud.
Now at 16, do you take it where it's more serious now?
A little. I kind of wanted to create like a character and a vibe and like take myself kind of seriously, but I was making goofy stuff. Like,
But
sure.
Was it goofy stuff then, or when you were making it? Do you look back at it now and it's goofy
I
stuff?
went from serious to goofy to serious to goofy. Like it's like I have like a pattern.
Okay, so what's the next one? Are you going back to?
I think I'm
Serious?
serious now.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hey, dude, when you
It's a
walked
vibe.
in, I was like, dude, she's serious.
So
Yeah,
serious.
we're like, she's serious.
This whole thing is serious.
Hey,
This
man,
whole outfit
but you
is
know what,
serious.
Doja Cat, you can pull that off. You know what I'm saying? If I
true.
came in, if you came in and I was wearing the same thing,
I would walk out.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, dude,
I'd
big
leave.
is kind of
Like,
weird,
who are
man.
these people?
Yeah,
doing
big
in
is kind of weird. Now, we saw you at our Real Street Fest.
Yeah.
And we were talking about even like the crowd was
Mm-hmm.
already on you.
It's crazy. They were like running over to me when I
Yeah.
got on stage because they were coming from another
Does that
show.
trip you out? Because of course you put the hard work in. You know what I'm saying? But to
Yeah.
actually see it
It's
with
crazy.
people, and it's not just our street fest, but just you could just see it from people.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I could tell there were people who didn't know who I was.
Right.
And they were kind of getting into it, and it was really fun.
What do
It
you
was
do
really
for those that don't know who you are? Is it time to bring them
I
over?
just mean mug them from the stage.
I heard that. Like, yeah.
So
Give 'em
what's
the
wrong
look.
with you?
Like,
That's what I
yeah.
do.
Or sometimes you be like, yeah, hear me now, believe me later. You know, you got to do that. Now, what about people dressed up as like, there was a little bit of cow attire.
There was a lot of cow attire.
Out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That happened. That's gonna happen forever too. It's gonna
I
be
loved
so
it.
weird.
I wish I would have known it was okay to do it that day.
It was so much fun.
You
to
know what I'm
see
saying?
those
Because you know
outfits.
how
It's always
sometimes you want to
okay.
get in touch with your inner cow.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to
inner
move to the
cow.
world, but I'm wondering if people want Big Boy to move.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
do.
saying?
Just
You
celebrate
should have
bitch
showed
on
up
the
in
cow.
one of those inflatable cow costumes.
It was kind of hot out there too, though, Doja
It
Cat.
was hot.
I wouldn't even be here now. You know what I'm saying?
I had a fur jacket on.
Yeah, you did.
A huge fur jacket.
Hey, dude, and it was crazy because that's Ide sitting next to you. Ide was like, she has a huge fur jacket on. That's what she said. Okay, she didn't say that.
I
But
was
you
like,
know
how
what I'm
is she
saying?
doing it in that coat? That jacket looks so hot.
No,
It was
I
so
tried
hot.
to take it off. I was trying to take it, and I was stuck inside of the jacket.
Like from the sweat or
I was
something, or
trying to
just
be cool, and I was like peeling it, and I was like, "Oh, this doesn't look good." And so I told Lydia to just yank it off of me. And I actually needed Tyler and I needed two people to take
to get
off
the
my
jacket off. Where's
Yeah.
the jacket at now?
at home in my
You
closet.
should have brought it over here. We'd have auctioned it off for you.
I like that jacket.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
filthy
Yeah, we got more stuff. We got a Vegas festival coming up. Give it to Ide. Let her sweat out there in that
I
little.
didn't know what I was gonna wear
Fur
till that
jacket.
morning. though.
Doja, what was going on when you created Moo? Because you shot all of this by yourself, right?
Right. I was in my bed. I was bored. I didn't have anything to do that day. And I had this box of costumes actually that I was gonna use for tour, but I had been wearing them on live on Instagram because I would make music on Instagram. So that day I was like, okay, I'll just wear the cow one. And the thing is, the sleeves are so big, they were like getting in the way of my hands when I was trying to make the beat, and I kept on getting distracted by the outfit. And then I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna make a song about cows. It was actually an insight. It was like a joke, and I couldn't think of anything serious to write. I like couldn't think of anything like deep or like, and I just was like, all right, fine, whatever. We're gonna make a song out of this.
Like,
And
bitch,
let
I'm a
that flow out
cow.
of- yeah.
Put
And
some fries in my nose.
Yeah.
It's gonna
but
work.
let that flow out of you. Do you feel like even with social media, we get a chance to see the zaniness, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different way people create now.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you gotta be careful with it. Last night I posted some crazy stuff, because I went up on a Tuesday.
She went up. That's what happens.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm goofy on my Instagram. Sometimes I wish I was like majestic and mysterious, like Lady Gaga and stuff.
But I think people really appreciate you because of that, because you're not afraid to show that. A lot of people can relate to that. Like when you see your crowd, like there's a little bit of everybody in that crowd. Like there's not just one type of Doja Cat follower. You know what I mean? Or fan.
I have a fan named Kent who's like 45, and he was like the cutest old. I guess he wasn't that. He was maybe 60 actually.
Damn. Was that the guy that we saw?
But his name
what
was
is he
Kent.
doing here?
It was amazing.
Did you think that Moo was gonna go so far as it did? Like I think it's like at 51 million views right now on YouTube.
Yeah, I think at 53. I think.
She check you. Go ahead.
Tell
her.
Give me my number.
Trying to rob you of 2
I'm gonna
million
need
views.
my 2 mil on that.
At the moment.
Yeah, it's there. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I think. I mean, because I made that video just to make. I've made music videos, like crappy music videos before.
She said
But I had never put any out. This was the first one that I actually really put out, and
What did the success of Moo or putting something out like that teach you about music or just being creative in this space right now?
It just taught me that I can be myself, and I can be a silly goose, and I can do whatever I want, and somebody's gonna like it.
A lot of people are gonna like it.
Somebody's
silly
gonna-
goose, moo,
Yeah, she
purr.
cats.
What the
Yeah.
Ducks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
I got all the spirit
McDonald's.
animals.
Someone paid
At a farm.
attention when the little animal master came to elementary school with
I
the
had one of
animals.
those little crank things
Yeah,
that had
moo.
the
That
was so
Yeah.
cute. Those little circular things.
And
I
you're
love
just
those.
what, 23?
Yeah, I'm 23.
The hell you know about that? All right. Maybe somebody's lying about their age. You know what I'm saying? The cow says
Is that
moo.
what? Is that like an old?
I don't know. I
older
wouldn't
invention?
know. I wouldn't know.
I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
that. Yeah, I don't know.
Doja Cat, how do you deal with social media? Like there's always the great comments, and then it could be that one. You know what I'm saying? Do you look at any of that clutter?
So much of the bad ones hurt my feelings.
They do.
Yeah, they really do.
Oh.
But you know what? And sometimes I engage. I want to disengage, but when I do engage, I'm creative about it. I never am like this and you and that.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah.
Like,
You know
look at
what
your
I mean?
picture.
I like make fun of people, and I come up with creative, fun things. I
It's
never
just-
really go full throttle.
It's just a new way now because back in the day, it used to be, okay, well, if somebody doesn't like your album, it's an album critic. They writing for a magazine. They this, and now it just seemed like you could put a picture up and it'd be like, why you wearing orange? Why you wearing this? Why you wearing that?
You can't breathe anymore.
Yeah. And that, so
Not
you
breathing
saying that
right.
those kind of things as a human being, you do kind of look at that and like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just social media is social media. It's the internet's a whole other world. People feel really safe, so they just can say whatever they want.
How is there a way that you clear the clutter, or do you ever just put the
Turn
device
off my
down?
comments
Yeah.
for like a few weeks, maybe a
Really?
few days.
Is,
Yeah.
is that like a getaway for you?
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna look at them.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I just turn them off.
Do you feel like even with the Cardi B thing, do you feel people look into certain stuff like it's too much?
No, I think that some people just if you love someone so much, you're gonna stand up for them, and especially if you're young. Like when I still get mad. I had an ex who didn't like Katy Perry, and I was like riding for Katy. I was like, I'm gonna leave you if you say one more bad thing about Katy Perry.
Have you met Katy Perry yet?
No, but she tweeted to me.
See, there it is
what
right
did she
there.
say?
You got to share that story with her too.
I don't remember.
Right? Yeah.
She said moo or something.
It was such a moment. Like,
It was like moo or like along the lines of something. Like that.
so
exciting.
And I do kind of want to address the Cardi B thing because I didn't see it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm on social media, but I don't catch a lot. But you were singing Press.
Right. So
And it was just press. What was it? Press.
So
Press?
I'm advertising Flow Rida's energy drink right now, but I had this thing called Celsius, and it's like 250 milligrams of caffeine. So I drank it, and man, I've never been that hyper. I think in my entire life, like I've never even been.
And that's the Celsius stuff in the can, right?
So it's in a can, like
Yeah.
a small can too. It's like a Red Bull can, really small. I drank all of it in like 10 minutes. And I was in the car. We were going to the zoo, and I was super excited, and I had the radio on, and then her song came on, and I was like I do with myself and everybody else, making fun of, the song, but it's a dope song. I acknowledge that as well, and people edited out the parts where I was acknowledging that it was great. Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
And so you just going press because like.
So and I do impressions of a lot of people. I have an Erykah Badu impression as well.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
I don't know. It's gonna get people
It
mad.
might be horrible. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm
The
saying?
thing is, you can't make fun of anybody.
Yeah, that's the queen.
Unless
That's
you're a
Erykah
comedian.
Badu. And
So
you
I
can't
might
even do
just
it then.
become a comedian, so I can do whatever I want.
And so did you talk to Cardi or did y'all see each other at
So
Real Street Fest?
I spoke to Cardi, and she was really sweet.
Yeah.
And understanding. And,
Yeah,
and
man.
like she is. She's a smart woman. And I feel like she probably makes fun of her friends and other celebrities.
She's
That's
silly
just something
too.
you do when you're either hopped up on caffeine or
Yeah.
you're lit. You know what I mean? So
and do you feel like sometimes we put women against each other like
totally. That's hip hop.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
That's hip hop, and I can't get mad at that. Thing is, the only thing that really, really made me feel upset was the death threats. So I think that's excessive, but that happens, and it's the internet. Like I said, it's a crazy place. People feel safe; they can say whatever they want, but I think that's definitely excessive. Like you can't be death threatening people.
Yeah. Now, and you have fans that's dear to you as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you have you ever had to like calm your fan base down?
Yeah, I mean, I tell them that. I go, don't mob people and don't do stuff like that. It's annoying when it happens to me. I had it happen, for the last year. I feel like there was like a mob of fans from this one artist.
Going at you?
Yeah. He's more kind of underground, but he's like a meme.
Maybe you shouldn't
artist
even
guy.
be here because you got like a lot of funk going on.
Yeah.
Is somebody
All these
going
fan
to
clubs.
do something
I'm
through the
telling-
windows?
It's crazy, but yeah. I mean, all that stuff. It's on the internet, and I don't think it really trickles into real life anyway. So
I
it
heard
doesn't
that.
bother me.
I thought that your response to Jermaine Dupri's comments about female MCs was hilarious. One, but what was your experience getting to work with Rico Nasty on Tia Tamara?
It was amazing. First off, I had wanted to work with Rico maybe 3 years ago. I DM'd her on Twitter, and we didn't end up making the song that I sent, but and it was still about boobs too. The song, I don't know what that is about. I just send Rico boob songs. It's like the weirdest thing, but
thing.
yeah. So it was amazing. I didn't know she'd get on it. I had like done the song, and we had it for like maybe 6 months, and then we were like, let's get Rico on it. Like this is definitely a vibe for her.
Why did you feel the need to speak out against Jermaine Dupri's comments?
Because you stand up for like what you believe in. I believe in female rap. I believe that there are talented female rappers out there, that aren't just one dimensional. It's okay to be one dimensional, by the way, too. Like I like that. I like when people can talk about, that. Can I curse? No. Definitely, definitely not.
If you felt like you wanted to get
They're
one
coochie.
in though, yeah.
They're-
All right,
they're-
go ahead now.
They're coochie, But I like when you can talk about that because that's what I talk about a lot. To be honest, actually, I have a curse, right? That's what I rap about the most.
Do you have a favorite curse word?
The F word for sure.
Say it.
I say it too much. Wait,
Say
I
it
can
now.
I can say fuck?
I love that you said it.
Look at her.
man.
Her
No,
face lit up.
That's my
She's
inside.
like, I feel relieved.
That's my inside the actor studio thing. What is your favorite
Aren't
curse
we live
word?
on the radio?
Not at the moment. You can get that fuck in.
Oh, I thought I was cool. I was gonna be on the radio.
Yeah. No, you will be. You will be. We
It's
gonna
pre-recorded. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can say the fuck word. Nice.
Not too much on the fuck word though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We already
it
put
at
like
a
5
minimum.
beeps in on this. Yeah. So one more fuck.
Fuck.
There it is right there. Do you have
Got
any
it all out.
motherfuckers in you?
It got a little bit of motherfuck, but you know,
Do you want to say the B word?
bitch, please.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Just want to get it out of her system. Do you have to think about what you're gonna put on?
I can't. Like, I don't. I have a curse. I've been saying this a lot today.
That's all right.
But I just panic. That's how I dress up. I just panic. I go into my closet and I go, this is it for me. This is the last day of my life. And I just throw on everything. And you know what's crazy? It always works out. It always works out.
Right.
It's really weird. I always have like a theme and the colorways are nice. I know how
Yeah.
to
I
dress,
like
but-
this.
Is it a
Thanks.
fashion
Yeah.
thing? Like when you go into the closet and anxiety and it's the last day and you put on everything?
Right.
But do you know that when you come out, there's a look? Like, is there an inspiration, or just when you go into the closet?
It's just I have so much clothes. I have so much clothes that I can't fit it in my house. I can't fit clothes in my house anymore.
Do
Where
you
do you
shop
have
or
no
do they
more
send
room
it
in
to
my
you?
house. I have a stylist and he pulls stuff and then he'll like use me as a trash can and just throw his clothes in my
That's
house.
how did you grow up? You know what I'm saying? You know, because growing up, you wish you had certain things, and now you have things that
It's
kind of at your
crazy.
disposal.
It's crazy. I always wish my hair was long and pretty like this, and then it
Hello.
ended up happening.
There it is.
We made it.
And what about the dressing? Had it always been? You always been
Oh,
like
I used to not.
into fashion?
I used to be horrible. I used to not be able to dress at all.
Could you wear this again?
No,
Now that it's being
actually, I don't
documented?
recycle outfits often. I usually only wear one outfit once ever in my whole life.
You can go ahead and hand that sweater off
Yeah.
to me. I'll leave that with me. I'll
So
take
you
that.
kind of one and done.
Yeah.
Is it one and done because somebody's seen it and it's on the gram, or?
I just don't feel like I feel like every day has to be different. I don't like routine. Usually, I don't like to do the same thing every day.
Dude, damn.
You know.
That's 365 outfits at least
Yep.
yes.
in a year, and
I'm
full
23.
outfits. Yeah.
23 now.
What
lot
about
of
do,
years.
do you have any of the little homies that roll with you that claim it before you? As soon as you put it on, you don't
Dibs.
have that.
What? Oh no, nobody wears what I wear. I don't allow that.
Do you have a crew?
They're mine.
Huh?
Do you have a crew like homegirls and
No,
friends?
I'm like a recluse.
Really, though?
Yeah, I'm like a crazy cat lady. I just stay home and I
You probably do.
hang
Don't
out
lie
with
to
my
us.
cat
Right.
and I go on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that in you.
Create.
Yeah.
Man, I can see that
Definitely.
in you. Right. No, but do you have a crew that
I do have a crew though. I have a
that-
team. I have a professional team, like and I hang out with them, and they go, they're wild.
Mm.
So they're friends.
What do you do?
kind of.
What do you do when you want to get away from everything? When you don't want to be Doja Cat, when you don't want to be dressed up, when you just want to be away.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, because that is kind of prime when I say, "What do you do when you don't?" When you don't.
I have to be cryptic. I have to be. I can't tell people what I do and I hide.
Then they're gonna find you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't say where you hide at.
It's
said,
kind of
what
like
do
you know
what
what
do
I
you
do.
do?
Actually, I go into a chat room. I go into this chat room
Anonymous?
and I just bullshit with people.
Did you go in as Doja Cat?
They know who I am.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I would go in as
I used
Big
to.
Boy, because people be like, "Oh, that ain't Big Boy." You
Yeah,
know
no,
what I'm saying?
I try to be a little. No, I don't.
Are you starting to get recognized even more so?
Yeah. And I don't. I kind of don't care. It's not weird for me. They play my music videos to mess with me though, because you can like play YouTube videos in the chat,
Well,
and they like try to troll me and like make me uncomfortable.
So they know it's you for real, not just going. Oh, okay, I got you.
and Doja, how do you stay afloat in this quick culture that's so quick to cancel everybody?
I just stay home and I hold my kitty cat and not this one,
Hello.
the animal one.
Thank you for clarifying.
And I just keep to myself. I don't really. I try not to engage, but I do. I think that it's a lame culture. I think that, but there's good intent behind it. The only thing is, it gets out of hand because it's like there's people who they in the same breath standing up for some people also bring people down and cause fear and anxiety. and that where it's not needed. I don't think that people need to be bashed over the head a million times about something. I think it's about talking about the issue and educating people on the issue instead of trying to make them hate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that the solution? So that's how that's what I think about that.
I like that. Why did you title your latest project after your first name?
Because it was safe. I literally I couldn't. Well, it was gonna be Baby.
Okay.
But then I was like, I don't know why that would be the name. It just sounded cool. But I was like, it's my first album. Let me do my first name.
Can you pronounce your name so I don't butcher it? Is it Amala?
Amala. Everyone says Amala though.
See,
first,
I
so
figured.
It's okay.
Dude, we were arguing about that before you came in.
Yeah.
And she was so wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some people say Amalia, and that makes me want to jump out a window. But
let me tell you something. Take it from me. If somebody pronounce your name wrong, please don't jump out the window. All right? I just saved your
Good
life.
advice, Big.
Do you know the meaning?
It's a little extra, but it makes me want to do that.
Yeah.
Do you know the meaning behind it? Because in Spanish
So-
is love her.
Yeah, so in Spanish it means love her. People have told me that. It means bird, song, and pure in Arabic.
It's beautiful.
And I didn't know that till I was like 16 or something. My mom lied and said it meant immaculate jewel without flaw. I'm like,
I like that.
Mom,
It's bomb.
stop. Like in my whole life, I was like, Mom, stop.
So when you find out at 16 that it didn't mean that, did you go home and
was
see,
like,
Mom, I
Mom,
told you?
why? That's what I did.
Like you've been living life. What did your mom feel about the success that her daughter's having now?
She's very supportive. She's
That's
very
dope.
supportive, but she's very critical of my music video.
Like, what do you mean?
Uh-oh.
She
She's
feel
like,
like
what are
you're
you
saying
doing?
too
I
much?
I can't anymore send her rough drafts of my music videos because she's going to pick it apart and throw it in the trash. But I don't know, because she just wants the best for me, and
Of course.
you
Yeah.
know. But it damn does it make me mad. It makes me really mad. Like I'm like, Mom, we work like you don't know how to make. You've never made you've never been on set. You don't know how hard it is. But yeah, we fought about.
Was
that.
she afraid of you getting into the music business? You know, how sometimes we think we want our kids to be X, Y, and Z.
She's always been super
She saw it at an
supportive.
early age.
When I was younger, I used to make YouTube videos when I was like 13, and they were horrible. And she'd be like, "What are you doing? Like, you can't be on the internet at 13.
Yeah, it's just uploading.
Like,
Like,
you can't be on video at all." But no, she's cool. She's super cool with it.
how did it start to make a turn where you go from YouTube videos to even just whatever, Spotify, whatever? Like, how does it make a turn where there's everyone that's on there trying to get discovered? How did you set yourself on fire?
Man, I don't know. I guess my voice, my DJ or the guy that I started making music with, he discovered me, and he said something about my voice was special. I'm not really sure. I make a lot of music. I think it was mostly me being on live on Instagram. I think people enjoyed seeing me make music.
Are you and you're very hands on?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I have to be involved with all of it, dude. Like I can't. I like getting beats that are pre-made. I like,
Right.
that's fun. That's great. But it's so much more fun to make it yourself.
Where did that come from? Because everybody now is like, oh, I could just get something off the internet.
So I got a keyboard by accident. My ex sent me a keyboard without telling me, and this box showed up to my doorstep. And my mom's like, "There's a huge box outside. I don't know what this is. You're way too young to be getting giant boxes." And I'm like, "Okay, Mom." And I dragged it up the stairs. And I'm like, "What is this?" Opened it up. It was a keyboard. I'm like, "I don't play piano. Why would you send me
Wow.
this?" And so he was like, he was just like, just use it. Like you can do it. And so I started using it. First song I made was called Esma-D. It was called Suck My Dick.
My dick?
I feel like we're on the
first
radio.
song?
I keep on censoring myself.
Right.
Just try to keep a G-rated real quick.
Thinking we're live.
Real slick.
So how old were you when you create Suck My Dick?
I was 19, maybe 20.
She's an adult.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah, I was like 19.
You definitely don't play Suck My Dick for your mom, though.
No.
No.
She may have heard
Imagine.
me singing it because I was singing, but like I was pretty quiet. I was like, "Suck my dick." it's a horrible song, but
Would you
I
redo
thought
it?
I thought the keys sounded really good. That's why I thought the keys were really pretty, and I was just like, this is ironic. Let me do that.
So when you get sent the keyboard, it's your ex at the time?
No, he was my
so
boyfriend.
your boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, my boyfriend at the time.
And he sends you a keyboard, and
Yeah.
from there, you just
I just
go.
couldn't stop. I would get on live, and I would just make music every day.
Have you talked to him since the success?
We still talk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have good relationships with my exes, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
He doesn't feel
Depending.
like you owe him anything.
Yeah, no. He's like a huge nerd. He's
Okay.
he owns a
keyboard shop?
a record store.
Damn.
And the vintage equipment store. So he knows all the stuff. But yeah, he got me an Akai 2 MPK
Oh, that's dope.
249.
Hey, you need to say less because he gonna sue you.
Yeah, he'll be like, you see,
Yeah, so,
I
yeah.
gave her all that.
Trust-
She
trust, say
owes
less.
me. Doja, what can your fans be looking forward to next?
So I have a project coming out soon. I can't tell you when.
Tired of this shit.
I know.
I'm sorry,
I
it's not
know.
you,
Okay,
it's Miguel, it's everybody.
I know.
You know?
And
Sorry
I'm,
about that.
I'm
Can't tell ya.
mysterious.
Yeah.
I'm mysterious. What can I say?
There it is.
No, but I can't. Yeah, I can't say when, but I'm super excited, and I've never been this excited for anything.
So like not like
For
by the
any
end
of
of
my
this
projects.
year?
Very
Soon?
very
Very
soon.
soon.
Yeah, not like two. Yeah.
Do you have a name for it?
My birthday is September 8th. Will you
Come
be at my
on.
party performing it, or is that too soon?
Huh?
My birthday is September 8th. Will it be out by September 8th?
Oh, she can't hear all of a
There it is.
sudden.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hold on. The headphones are
Yeah.
messing up.
Now somebody done turned the volume down.
Can
What
you
were
tell
saying?
us anything else about the project? The name, features?
So the name of it is Hot Pink.
Okay.
Just because that's my favorite color, and yeah, and I just own a lot of pink objects in my house, and I'm an uncreative and easy minimal name.
There we go. Hot Pink. Coming
Are
soon.
you the only one on the project?
No, so I have a lot of features on this one compared to my last. I only had one feature, but yeah, this one has a nice handful of features.
Any features you could tell us of?
Nope,
Any
All right.
features of people that we know?
I'm actually announcing that on my Instagram today. After
Why would you
this,
do that?
doing it.
That's gonna
Why
make the
can't you
interview
tell
over.
us?
I could because.
Gonna make the interview over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I
Too
want to
cool for us.
I want to
Wow.
be mean. I want to be.
You
mean.
might as well tell us because by the time this interview go
Yeah.
up, it's gonna be up there. You sure?
Tyga.
Tiger on there?
Tiger's on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Who else?
Thank you for giving us that.
Yeah. Can't tell you who else.
Wow.
Well,
going
no,
back to
you
this.
told me Tiger.
No, I
Tell
can
her
only
one.
tell you one.
Tell
Give me
her
another one.
Nope.
Oh, you don't like
But
Latino
she's
girls.
going
Ah,
Wow. That's what it is.
Oh wow, you don't like Mexican
Don't get
girls.
me canceled
Wow.
again, dude. Don't get me
I
canceled.
would never
again.
get you canceled.
Man, wow.
Those are the haters.
All righty.
Canceled.
Everyone is doing these. First, we saw this top 50 MCs of all time. You know what I'm saying? And then Trippie Redd came with his top 5. You know, do you have a top 5? Like,
Yes.
Who? Yeah.
I start with Ski Mask of Slum God.
Go ahead now.
ASAP Ferg, Busta Rhymes. Who else? Dang. I really do know who it is, but I don't know. Oh man.
I like where you at already.
I don't know. I'm stuck. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe no.
No, go ahead.
No. I was
Yeah,
gonna no. But yeah, those are my top 3.
All right. But you thought about the
interesting.
5.
It's very different.
Yeah, like why would it be Ski Mask and then you get Busta in there like
Because he's doing something different, and it's easy to kind of be inspired and then do what the last guy did. But I feel like Ski has his own lane, his own thing, and that's so it's just special. He's special. Like
how
he's
Busta Rhymes
great.
get next to Ski Mask?
Because he's the same
That's
vibe. I
dope.
feel like it goes for Busta as well.
I would have loved to have heard your
Is
other
that
two.
Ferg
You're gonna be
in
in the
there?
car and the other two. Yeah,
What are
Ferg.
they? Oh my god. Oh whatever.
Right. What's in your playlist? Do you have different playlists? Like, oh, I feel like this today. I feel
What
like
am
this
I?
at the
Oh,
moment.
Smino.
Smino.
Smino's dope.
Smino. Love Smino. But you know what? That's the thing. I think I just have a thing for like rappers who rap weird. Like I don't listen to a lot of music, but when I do, it always has to be like different and interesting and entertaining. And I need to constantly be like stimulated and entertained.
If you had to call your music or put it in a box, what would yours be?
all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. I do like every genre.
Yeah.
And I maybe to a fault, but I have a lot of fun doing it. I did like a punk. I have like on my new project. I have a punk song. I have like a slow R&B track. I have like crazy African, choir vibes in there. I have pop. I have everything.
But I think that's what we are as people. You know what I'm saying? Because even as people, there's just certain music or certain things that you like to hear anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're creating a project, an album, then I think that it can live there, as opposed to this box that everybody else is going to try to put someone in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just like to, I'll try anything once,
Right.
and it'll end up on my album.
And the album drops when?
Can't tell you.
You good.
Good
Poker
one.
face.
Good. Nice try.
We'll be on the lookout.
I appreciate it. Big Boy's Neighborhood, Doja Cat in the Neighborhood. We were talking off air. I won't say about what. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught up in no lawsuits with people you got to let go. But you were saying hentai?
Hentai. It's Japanese. It's like anime, but like dirty.
Porn?
Dirty.
Like super dirty.
Wait, anime dirty
like
porn?
animated porn? Like anime porn?
Yes.
Big, you've been to Japan?
Yeah, but I haven't been to no. See, you got mama's cursing.
But it's
To
like
hentai.
everywhere in Japan.
It's so hot right now to like hentai.
That turns people on?
Like
Watch
anime porn?
It's
Pretty much.
Like
hardcore anime porn.
in my video for Moo, there was boobs in the background bouncing.
Big boobs.
That's
And that would be
hentai.
considered hentai?
Yeah, kinda. Because they're not naked, but in hentai.
But why
they
you
are.
didn't make them naked? It was your video and you're the creative person on
You
there.
know YouTube's a little sensitive.
Yeah,
about
that
those
is
things.
true.
That's
That
true.
is true.
But
Probably directing
Hentai.
her own.
And you heard of hentai with the
Yeah.
name of it like that?
Yeah, I have.
I've never heard of that.
I was
And we
watching
the
the show.
Yeah.
I was watching the show in Japanese culture, and it's really interesting,
Oh,
because
Japanese
they don't.
culture, huh?
No, it's true, but they're not really affectionate. Like they don't show, like they don't really say "I love you." They don't hold hands.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of porn. Like the porn industry in Japan is like a lot.
So
It's
who were the
booming.
girls when I would go tour in Japan that would say, I want to fuck you, hold those signs up?
But that's what
Or
I'm
can I
talking
go
about.
back to
But
your
that
hotel?
is that culture though, where they go to like these
That's
love
just hip-hop?
hotels.
Oh, okay.
They go to like these love hotels. It's like
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
Hotel
yeah.
Hill.
Have you been to
Those
Japan
are crazy.
before,
I
Doja?
never.
Oh,
No,
you're going
no.
to love it over there.
I've never been, but I think
It's
you would
so
love it.
crazy. They have a schoolgirl hotel. It's a little weird.
What?
They have like
And here
real
I am just touring.
schoolgirls, and you like sit down and you can like grab their arm and touch them and stuff. It's weird.
They have a lot of different
Okay.
things.
Creepy.
Then they have
You
like
can
this thing
grab
with cats.
Hey, man, I remember.
Like this.
See,
Not a fan.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna like this. You're gonna feel weirded out. They have this thing with this bar where like guys can go and cats pet their balls. I swear to God.
That's so specific.
I swear. They get their
and this is
balls
more the
petted.
Japanese traditional culture stuff
Way
you were
too
watching?
specific.
Well, it was more so
On
on like the
Pornhub?
sex.
Oh,
Yeah.
the kneading.
Yeah,
But on
you know what
nuts?
on nuts.
Hey, dude.
Why?
I love when cats knead. Have you ever had a cat
On your
do that?
nuts?
I
Not
love-
on my
I
nuts
do
'cause
like
I don't have
that.
any. But
It's
But
cute.
it's so cute. Like
Just
they
like
wake
when
you
it's
up.
on
Hey,
your,
man, you
on
fuck
your
around, get a
sweaty
cat, you
nuts.
fired. You get a cat
I'm
today,
just-
you're fired.
But I think they're declawed.
I would hope so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
They
would-
claw
I
your
would-
balls.
Furry
would hope
balls.
so.
I would hope so, and I don't even have a nut sack. So
Hey, dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy. As many times I've been to Japan, I guess I never really experienced
did.
life.
I'm just trying to tell y'all.
I
see
miss
it.
Yinti. I miss
conversation.
kneading on my balls.
It's Doja's fault. She
schoolgirl
started
bus?
it.
Yeah, the
Japanese
schoolgirl
stuff.
thing.
dude, speaking of Japanese stuff,
Where Kaz at?
I
bro?
learned how to say penis in Japanese because Tierra Whack says it in one of her songs.
How do you say it?
I don't think she knowingly said it, but she goes ching 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 why oh why. But ching ching means penis.
Ching ching.
Ching ching
Ching ching.
ching ching.
Ching ching.
So she's going penis 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 why oh
Hey, dude, it
why.
sounds dope when you do that. Though.
Yeah. Sounds pretty.
I'm gonna mess around and sample that.
I'm gonna call it the ching ching now.
Man, and
I
I
like
let
it.
my assistant go yesterday, so I can't even have. I got to book my flights.
Yeah, and
go
it's my
back to
favorite
Japan.
song. So now I just think about penis and stuff when I hear it.
You know what?
Wow.
And
Well-
he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, think about it. All righty. Well, thank
We
you for
learned
sharing
something
that.
new today.
That was a
What is it?
lesson.
Yinti?
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
I'm talking about the Yinti anime.
Hentai.
Hentai.
Yinti.
Hentai.
And you've
That's
heard of
even
hentai?
better.
No, I wrote it down. I just read
Okay,
it.
you heard of hentai?
Yinti.
Okay, so I see a
I've
pattern.
never heard of.
If you heard of hentai, I know
Yinti.
you.
Yinti.
Yinti and all that.
Yinti.
I learned it in a documentary.
Yeah, but what kind of documentary? You know what I'm saying?
It was about sex.
Was that the same? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
That was the same one
A
with the cat.
documentary about sex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a doc. They
There's
have
a
all sorts
lot
of
of those
different
on
versions. It's on
Pornhub.
Netflix.
Is that
It's on
They have a
Netflix.
lot of, they have a
and
lot
that's
of
the same
those.
one with the cat?
With the cat balls.
Was it a balls and cats? Balls and cats.
Balls and cats, not boots and cats. It's balls and
Hey,
cats.
dude, can you
balls and
imagine the
cats, balls
cat
and cats.
walking in there like every day, like, meow.
Not again.
Not this again.
You go up this time. Your turn, bro.
Like,
Gotta
yeah.
get paid in mice.
No, but it must
You know,
be
when
nice
cats,
now
you
that I
gotta
think
get
about
it,
it. Little cat paws are cute. Like, have you ever? I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm
now
done
that I'm
with this
thinking about
cat
it,
I'm thinking
Must
about
be nice.
balls and I can't really connect now.
Man,
be nice to their
this is
balls,
definitely,
I mean.
Every
this is
time I
definitely gonna
try
live on
to make it
YouTube.
cute, I'm just like thinking about ew.
Poor
You know?
cats.
Uh-huh.
Where's PETA when you need him?
Yeah, alrighty, man.
Hey, man.
Go to Japan.
I don't know where this started,
Just
but I'm
great.
knowing where I'm
Doja.
going to end
Great
it.
conversation.
Just
You know
coming
what I'm
along.
saying?
We tried.
We got Doja. Cat in the neighborhood. Y'all stick around. Y'all radio's Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood. Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
Doja Cat. Thank you for coming into the
thank you.
neighborhood and hanging out with us,
We
man.
learned a lot.
Yeah, she was over here making adjustments. We had to wait for a second.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was perfect timing.
All right, go ahead now. Well, thank you for coming into the
Thank you
neighborhood.
so much.
Thank you for having me.
And make
This
sure
was
you
great.
come back. Hopefully, we didn't
real.
weird you out.
No, you didn't.
all of
I
our,
wore myself out last
yeah,
night.
yeah. Hello. Go ahead
I'm
now.
recovering right now.
What did you do last
Recovery
night?
Too much. Just too much.
But you made it.
Yeah.
You
Way
made it
too
here.
much. I had
Drinking.
9 beers last night.
Is that a lot?
9?
Is that a lot for you?
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Did you
That's,
stick to
I think
beers?
that's just a lot, period.
What do
But
you
I-
do, Lou?
I could do like 12.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And you're wow.
And you're shorter
Yeah.
than her, though, right?
Yeah, big time.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'm a 5'3", 140-pound girl.
Yeah.
So it's different. Well, we're like the same height.
Yeah.
Damn, don't do
She
that. to
sized
him,
you
Doja
up,
Cat.
bro.
Don't do
She's
that
like,
to
you short
him.
ass.
That's cool. Hold on.
Oh! You're a 5'3" girl too.
I've been telling him that because that's my height.
Are you wearing heels or anything right
I have
now?
platforms
Oh,
on.
dog,
Oh,
look at your
okay.
platforms.
You need to get you some of them
Look at
platforms.
those.
Oh yeah, you need to get you some of those.
Yo.
Hey, dude, you know what I loved about you? You just
Oh,
said I'm a
that's funny.
5'3", 140-pound girl. Every girl weighs 110 pounds.
Really?
And then
Yeah, you kept
every
it real.
so-called thick girl weighs 125 pounds.
I've been looking at some of them girls like, how do you weigh 125? Because I weigh
Yeah.
125.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Bodies are weird.
Mm-hmm. You know I used to be over 500 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look great.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Really
Yeah,
good.
working
Stop
out
that.
helps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, working out in some gastric bypass surgery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that too.
Ah, well, thank you.
Yeah,
and
that's
where are you from? Are you from here?
I'm from a couple different places. I was born in Tarzana, California. It's like out there.
I know.
And then I moved to Rye, New York. And I lived there for like 5 years. Then I came to
Back.
LA. I've only been living in LA since I was 12. I mean, that's for a while, though.
Right,
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's
Yeah.
actually a very
You
long
back
thing.
home.
Yeah.
You've been back
Your
home for a while.
So you went
Definitely
to
10 years.
school out here as well?
Yeah, I went downtown. I had this. I went to performing arts, and I went to this. It's called Central High School Number 9, but I think they changed it to
Sounds like experience.
Ramon Cortinez, and it's a crazy looking school. Looks like there's a water slide,
Damn.
Oh,
but
that's
when you
fun.
fly overhead, it makes a 9. It's like a giant 9.
Damn.
Sounds like an experiment.
Yeah,
Sound
it's
like
a
an ex-
weird looking school. It's beautiful. It's on some like
Is it
Bruce
all artsy?
Wayne. Yeah, it's artsy. It's like really modern and beautiful.
Awesome.
Are there any people that you went to school with that's trying to get in touch with you now? Because you're Doja Cat?
Surprisingly, no.
They will now. Now that you
Nobody-
said
nobody
exactly the
liked
school, they'd be
me.
like, I knew that was. They didn't like you?
No, I think they. No, they didn't. No, but you know what? I had a clique. I was like in the dancer clique, like the break dancer clique.
Oh, really?
But I think everyone's doing their own thing. Like I don't think everyone's still dancing and stuff.
Are they doing better than you? Keep it real.
No.
There it is. All right. Doja Cat in the neighborhood, Big Boy's
Big boy.
neighborhood.